Y'all remember last year when Amber Rose, and even the year before that, was wishing death on Bill Cosby and talking all kind of crap, right? And Keisha Knight Podium, in her classy way, basically, clapped back at her. And for some reason, in our community, we haven't really checked her. And I know why some people haven't checked her, because some people are confused about her identity. She's passing, or at least she's attempting to pass. She ain't white, okay? Trust me, if she was a white chick, white dudes would have wifed up at some point. Same thing with the Kardashians and them. But the reason why I mentioned Amber Rose and even the Kardashians to a degree, but more Amber Rose pushed a narrative the last few years to try to excuse piss poor behavior by some women. Some women don't have the smarts or the know-how or the class to carry themselves like women. She advocated the slut walk. Remember? She was basically saying that women should be able to dress and do whatever they want without judgment. No, you can't do everything without judgment. There's things called decorum. There are rules and stuff. And we have to understand, humans by nature have an animal instinct of sorts. There are people who can't control their urges or don't think about respecting other people's space, so that laws and things are put in place. Now, if I see a naked woman and I'm attracted to her, will I become aroused? Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that when women see a naked man, she become aroused. It's just the thing is, guys, we're visual. When we get aroused, you see our arousal. A woman, you have to look very close to see how she get. Usually you can tell by the way she stand, or where she move in a seat, or by her nose. Or it's certain things. I won't go into detail, but y'all know what I mean. The ladies know exactly what I mean. Well, guys, we're more visual, and sometimes we even more verbal. But people who grow up in an environment where they taught to respect themselves in people's space are not going to cross that line. But when you grow up in an environment where you figure, I ain't got nothing else for me, I'm going to use my physical characteristics, or I'm going to use my sexuality to get ahead, you're hankering for trouble, in my opinion. Because there are going to be men and women who don't respect you. They're going to do things to you. Now, I know we don't talk about a lot in society, but women can be vicious, can be sexually aggressive to men, just as men can be sexually aggressive to women. But you have a group of women who at one time in our community, or even outside our community, that put themselves out there sexually were not respected, or at least they were ostracized. Now, I've stated in videos, I have more respect for a prostitute and a porn star, because they not hiding who they are. They let you know they can control who they sleep with at any moment. And I think they should legalize prostitution. I think a lot of these things would dissipate when it comes down to sex crimes, in my personal opinion. It's just common sense. But the thing is, they can't monitor you being intimate with another human being unless you advertise it out in the open. That's why they criminalize it, or at least they shame you. But I digress. But the ones who want to be more vocal, want to be out and about, showing people who they are, those are the ones you got to worry about. And what I mean is, you got your Amber Roses who claim to fame is dancing at a strip club and pushing on a well-known rapper or rappers. And these dudes are so, excuse my French, pussy crazed. They took out and it showed her off, and people are like, who's that? And she milked it. And I ain't mad about her for doing that. She just being ambitious. But to turn around and say, okay, ladies, for those of you who can't go any further, use this between your legs and embrace it. No, this is how a lot of young women or women get diseases, get unwanted pregnancies, or worse, murder, raped, or abused. Now, people saying a woman should be able to do what she wants. Any human being should do what they want within reason. But I'm going to be honest with you. I've never disrespected a female. Never. but I can't respect the female, don't respect herself. She would never be the one I would take home and introduce to the family. She would never be the one I would put a ring on, wife up. Because everybody had her, and she tried to use what's between her legs to be manipulative. How many men got with women like this, only to find out that she had some type of disease, she had more partners around, she wasn't faithful, or if she was pregnant, you thought it was your child, only come to find out that 20 years had gone by and you found the child wasn't even yours. And you wasted 20 years of your life. I mean, it's a lot of different scenarios. See what it is? She want to justify how she became famous. And you notice white America was pushed at Dr. Phil, who any other time would criticize women for objectifying themselves. He and his son and wife, they got behind and helped her get a show on TV. Notice nobody truly watched it. Because if people are going to whore, they rather whore in private. And I have no problem with that. But when you go out there and tell young girls, go out there and sell what's between your legs, manipulate men, that's a problem. Wendy Williams did that a few years back. If y'all remember, this oldest member got up and said, my husband don't want any more kids. He said we can't afford them. We have a child rate, but I want more kids. Wendy Williams told this black woman, trick him to getting pregnant. Trick him. Don't take your birth control pills. Say you take them. And I'm sitting there like, this is why our community or some of our women are jacked up. Then when they get to these situations where men go beyond what they want them to do, now they want to cry victim. This is why I don't feel sorry for none of the grown-ass women that supposedly was harassed or misused by R. Kelly, if it's true. If it's not, shame on them for lying. But I don't feel sorry for women who know better. Even if you wasn't taught as a little girl to have respect for yourself, usually by the time you're 15, 16, you know you don't want nobody forcing themselves on you. You know you don't want nobody to do anything that's nasty or demeaning. You know what you like. But don't claim to be a victim. And another reason why I bring this up is because I was on social media today and I saw, I came across two videos. And I didn't realize that this video was connected to the other video. These women was on stage at a club dancing. And I mean, not just twerking, but the mini skirts they had was hiking up. You had one, you had a thong on. The other two, they had no panties on. But the one was standing up. She realized that went too far. She put that other ones on the stage splitting. She didn't care. And people just cheering it on. Now, you know, liquor and sex, you know what's going to happen. And you know there's some people out here who do not respect boundaries. And they don't respect females. And when a guy see that a woman's out there doing that, some guys, not all, or even the females see that, they're going to say, she don't give a damn about how she carry herself or what she do. I'm not going to care. Now, that doesn't justify somebody raping y'all. But understand, there are people out here who don't give a damn about another human's feelings. Excuse me, we got evil-ass people out here. And when you go out there and sexualize yourself, then the same breath, respect me, people are looking like you crazy. Now, this is the clean image of Amber Rose. Anybody see this full image know what she was doing. And the thing is, you go out here and want to hoard up and then turn around and use this as a talking point. And notice a lot of Caucasian women have used this. I should be able to do whatever I want in public. And you're supposed to know no means no. That's true. When a woman says no, step back, leave it alone. I tell guys run away. Because some of these females, they tease you to the point of arousal just to see how much they can arise and get out of you. But y'all playing with fire. There's some guys out here who ain't never had none, don't get none on the regular, or sex crazed, or don't respect the opposite sex. And usually it's because either their mama, their grandmother, their sister, some female did something to them on more than one occasion. And by the time they reach adulthood, if all they know is negative, they're going to react a certain way. Look how Elliot Rodgers, He got jealous because the females would tease him or ignore him and would go after brothers. So he decided, I'm going to go shoot up something. Y'all don't understand. You got these guys going around who can't get laid, shooting and killing women, raping women. And y'all playing with fire. As I said before, I don't have a problem with a woman embracing sexuality if she's not vulgar, if she's not teasing, if she's not using that to make money. If you want to be a high paid prostitute or you like sex, hey, go to California or Miami and say, hey, I want the people see me have sex. Let me get paid and see what they do. If you want to be a prostitute and you know in the United States it's not legal, go into those foreign countries in Europe where you can work out in the open like in Amsterdam or whatever. See, I'm not a prude, but I'm realistic. And then I always say when somebody say, what if that's your daughter? What if that's your sister? Well, knowing if the home, my home, knowing how my parents raised us, if my female siblings or female cousins go out here and put themselves in harm's way, yeah, I'd be angry. Yeah, as a brother, as a cousin, as an uncle, you want a friend, you're gonna want to defend them. But you have to sit back and say, wait a minute. We're in the 21st century. We hear news stories every day about women being kidnapped, sold into slavery, being forced against their will to do things that they don't want to do. And yet you got a group of women say embrace that mindset. That's stupid. When these young women come during the week say, oh, I'm going out, my girl's party. There's nothing wrong with going out having a few drinks and partying, having a good time. But when you go out to tell a guy, buy me a drink, and move from dude to dude and do like, yeah, man, look at old girl right there. She bouncing around the club. Okay, I'll buy her a drink, but guess what? The guy's probably got something to put into the drink. Or you get so drunk, dude take you into the bathroom or take you out to their car or go to a cheap-ass motel somewhere and you get screwed or get raped. Because there's a difference between screwing and getting raped. Rape, you being forced. And then the next day, you wake up, you ain't got no drawers on. You're like, what happened? And you have flashes of memory. And then Monday, it all comes flood back to you. Now you run into the police. I was raped. And I'm not justifying rape. So some of y'all don't twist my words. But some of these women put themselves in situations and don't realize how dangerous it is. It's like when you see a beware of dog sign. People are telling you this dog may be vicious or this dog is vicious. Don't climb your ass up in this yard. If you do, you're subject to get your ass bit. Some people got to play with them, play game. Oh, I ain't gonna have me. I like dogs. I know dogs. Go over the gate. I'm a sue. You were warned. Just like when you hear people playing with guns. I didn't think it was loaded. You always supposed to assume a weapon is loaded. You point it down. You check to make sure that weapon is clean. Even if you know it's clean. Still, you don't put that weapon in your face. You don't point it at somebody. See, people do dumb shit. You playing with matches, knowing that things can happen. You playing with gasoline. You doing all this. You doing all these challenges and stuff. Eating those the Tide Pods and all that stuff. Doing these different. What's that bird box? What that challenge is? Doing the Kiki with a moving car. I mean, no, some people do dumb shit. And then they want people to feel sorry for them when they get negative consequences. Let me say this again. There are rape victims. There are women who I feel so bad for who are molested and raped, male or female. Because men can be raped too now. It has happened. Because some dudes have been raised not to be aggressive to females whatsoever. But there's someone who go out here and then they go out here and they whore themselves out and they too embarrassed to admit they went out there playing with fire, so they yell rape. They booed Erykah Badu because she had the audacity to say she's praying for R. Kelly. People are criticizing the brat because she defended R. Kelly to a certain extent. You know why they defended R. Kelly? Because they said, wait a minute, for 20-something years we know the man's alleged and things that we can prove his past. A documentary come out, a hit piece that everybody admit was a hit piece. Because what they're doing is they're trying to conflate two issues. He already went to jail for the child pornography thing, was found not guilty. When that white reporter came out saying that he's keeping women hostage, what are the first things you even hear a white reporter say? Are they over 18? Are they over 21? Can you prove it? And then these women obviously saying nothing happened to them. If R. Kelly got a cult and these women don't want to leave, that's on them. See, what y'all trying to do is make the side chick and the mistress or the slut a common thing in the community, and especially within the black community. I don't give a damn what other communities do. I'm talking about our community. Yesterday, I had the pleasure of listening to at least maybe about 40 minutes of Nicole's view, and some other sisters talk about how feminism and how this anti-black male rhetoric have hurt our community. Years ago, if women were out there whoring themselves out, we didn't see it. It was rumored. You had to, as a man, you had to come on the stomach on that. But ever since Two Live Crew, Luke Campbell and them, women been in music videos shaking their ass and then turn around, respect me. You got chicks on social media got they snatch right in the camera and tell people don't comment on my vagina, but it's right in your face. That's what Minister Farrakhan was saying to Rihanna when she was performing on stage. Was that right before right after that thing with Chris Brown happened? She had her crotch all on the camera, and he said somebody need to protect sister and tell sister don't be exploited. She got mad at him for wanting to defend her. No man in their right mind want to see the women of their community exploit themselves, or a good friend, or a father, grandfather, uncle, brother, cousin. Don't get me wrong. There's a time and place where men and women want to see each other in a sexual manner. I'm not gonna lie. I like watching skin flicks. That's not being mass marketed to children. Those are adults who are consenting to those actions. That's why at the beginning they say these are adults such age. These are performing They've consented to doing these acts. Do not do these things. Distribution to the minor will be jail time. Blah blah blah. But since Amber Rose is a household name and she's associated with hip hop, the media is mass marketing women like Amber Rose and them as this. So little girls see this, and you have women see this shit. Well, guys want the Amber Rose, Kim Kardashian, and Jennifer Lopez type. So let me go get some Fix-A-Flat and put it in my ass to try to make my ass look like them. And then y'all have nightmare results. And then all men get blamed for it. Y'all keep putting yourself in these situations where you want the guys that you call lame or put in the friend zone or you would never be intimate with or want to be seen with publicly. Now y'all want those guys like to come in and defend y'all and save y'all reputation. At some point we say, wait a minute, this woman chose this. She wanted to live that life. I don't feel sorry for whores, or the ones who claim not to be whores, or the ones who want to go out there and embrace whoredom. If you like sex and you're a sexual creature, hey, rock on. You kinky, you like certain things, hey, you do that in the privacy of your own home. But going out there trying to mass market it and tell women to justify because you don't want to be judged, go out there and do this in public. Look how Doris Fishburne's daughter actually thought that she was going to be able to replicate what Kim Kardashian did. They shut them doors. After the Kardashians made their money, they said, never again. They said never again when they let that happen. Amber Rose has built her career trying to copy what Kim Kardashian and her sisters have done. And that women try to copy her. This is why people don't respect certain women. I'm not condoning any abuse towards women because they want to exploit themselves. But understand this, there are people out here that are not going to respect you. They're not going to respect your humanity. So you sisters out here, young or old, they keep going out to these clubs and putting yourself in harm's way. Y'all going to shut down because I'm telling y'all, a lot of people in the community ain't buying what these women are selling anymore. There are black women who are tired of getting lumped up in these categories with whores. Now some of y'all say, I'm a be a whore. Go and be a whore. But don't expect us to respect or defend y'all. Because y'all playing fire. Y'all having kids out of wedlock. You don't know who the fathers are. Y'all running to the state. Y'all abusing the system. And then you creating a generation of children who are angry at the world because how you raised them. Y'all not being fair to yourself or your children. You're not being fair to the men that y'all intimate with. But the thing is, there's a group of men out here and women who don't care, and y'all setting yourself up for pain. There are a lot of females who went out there with that mindset. Yeah, you're gonna do this and blah blah. You're gonna respect me, and you got people say, oh yeah, okay, bitch, slash your throat, shoot you dead, rape you, and beat you, leave you for dead, or drop you off in the community what you don't know, and people never see you again, or sell you into a sex ring. These little girls grow up thinking they can go out there and sell their ass, and then they get sold off into slavery. Y'all might remember 2 winters ago, this girl from Chicago, her mother's having trouble with her. And obviously the mother couldn't handle it, so they I guess the state sent her to live with her grandparents. And her grandparents tried as hard to help her, but she wanted to be wild. She went out there and got on Craigslist and got with people. She started selling her body. Now, mind you, I don't even think she was 17 or just at 17. So what happened was she turned the trick out there, was at Markham, Illinois, I believe, at this Mexican guy house. Now the area in which I think she died, I think they bulldozed since then. I think they have a commercial property coming back out that way from what I read. But anyways, she went out to this guy's house right before Christmas or just after Christmas, I believe. I can't remember because it was 2 Christmas ago. Or 2 winters ago, excuse me. And I guess he liked what he did with her. She charged him. But dude didn't have no money. But she didn't know that. She went back to her and said, oh, I guess dude want to have fun again. So her friends rolled with her. Instead of her friends would keep watching her, they went to sleep outside. When she went in and did what she did, she said, well, the money at? Dude said, I have no money. And she said, I'm gonna go tell my such and such or something. And he killed her. She put herself in harm's way. Cause she didn't think. She didn't think this through. And I'm not saying that she deserved death, but she was playing a high risk game. This is why I said they need to legalize prostitution, because if they legalize it, and these women figure this is what they're going to do, it can be monitored, health wise, safety wise, and all these men won't be so aggressive, or these women won't be so aggressive to do things that are risky sexually. But that's just my observation. I'm telling you, there's a lot of things we can do to stop the rapes, the excessive transmission of diseases, and murders. But the thing is, you can't monitor everybody. When someone go out to dinner on a date, usually a male or female know that, okay, if this person take me out to this restaurant, spend this amount of money, or we go out this time of night, it may end up being sexual. Let's just keep it real. But you got some people are naive. A person take you to a restaurant and like, yo, I took this bitch to this restaurant, man, spent this money. She ain't gonna give me nothing. And if he don't respect females, he gonna take it from you. And I'm not saying that's right, but we got a society where people don't respect boundaries. And y'all out here advocating that stuff, defending that. When a dude see a female at a club going to extreme sexually to try to get noticed, he go like, look at her, she a whore. He's not, in his head, he's not bound to respect you, which is sad that you can't control your urges. But the thing is, y'all gotta understand, there are human beings out here who don't have a filter. The inhibitions are gone if they ever even had inhibitions. We got to understand that we cannot keep promoting this culture. We cannot keep defending women who keep making poor choices, because all that does is disrupt the flow of the community. And then when you get victimized, y'all want us to come save you. I'm sorry, I don't do that no more. There are women out here that actually got carry themselves with respect and honest and straightforward about what they want and what they won't do. Those are the women we need to respect. I mean, I know that sounds cruel. And I know people say, what if that was your family? If my sisters or my cousins or my nieces decide they want to go out and hoard up, hey, you playing Russian roulette. Yeah, I'd be mad. Yeah, I want to, but I know that I've warned the females in my life. Like I said, I told y'all years ago, and I've mentioned this many times, an acquaintance of mine went online. She went to a website that wasn't one of those actual dating sites. It was one of those hookup sites. And I told her, I'm like, you do know this is not a date site. This is more we screw site. Well, he seemed like a nice guy. Yeah, he tried to get in your panties. Now, if you want some penis, then be honest. But I wouldn't go back, wouldn't let them know where I live. I would go in separate vehicles. If y'all do hook up, go to a motel, a hotel, a motel, or one of those hotels that got cameras. They got somebody that's clean, it's well lit. She took the dude back to her place. And I'm like, why would you do that? And they had sex, but dude figured, this chick, she hooked me up on this site. I guess she ready for anything. From what I understand, she said he took the condom off. And then dude knew where she lived. He was stalking her. And she wanted me to come and intervene. I'm like, don't you got a daddy? Don't you got brothers? I'm like, as a friend, I already did my part. I warned you. I said, call the cops. I don't want to get me in trouble. Well, shut the fuck up then. You put yourself in that situation. You want me to go get my ass beat or get shot or get me in trouble while I got to go stand in front of a judge. Too many men, especially black men, have got caught up like that, and they in the cemetery or in jail, or they paying court fees, or they looking over their shoulder. I'm not telling females not to be sexual. Embrace your femininity, just like men need to embrace their masculinity. But don't sit there and say, it's okay to go out there and be a slut. It's okay to go to the club and exploit myself and then expect people to know boundaries. When people are drinking, getting high, and doing drugs, their ambitions are relaxed. Their true personalities come out. So some of y'all out here, some of you, and then you got these brothers out here who are pandering for pussy. Yo, man, you when a woman says no, if you really gave a damn, yeah, a woman says no, but then you say, sister or baby, don't put yourself in harm's way. Don't risk it. It's embarrassing, whether it's true or not, to watch Maury every now and then, and these women don't know who the father of their kids are. It's embarrassing they come out trying to say women in our community have the highest rates of STDs. They saying that y'all are loose. Then y'all get offended and you be like, wait a minute. Y'all out here embracing these slut walks and going to these clubs, doing whatever with anybody. Or y'all know the guy is gay, knowing that and this is documented proof in the gay male community, HIV is still high risk of HIV. That's not to say straight men don't have it. That's not to say that straight women don't have it. But look how this stuff is happening. And then y'all want to claim to be victims. It's bad enough in our community. We fight all these battles. But then now we got to fight somebody low morals. And then you want us to come defend you and save you. And then you got these people out here defending. Well, no means no. Yeah, no means no. I know that. You know that. But if you at a club or you out and about in a world where you don't know what the next man or woman is thinking, you playing with fire. So let me say this again. I don't feel sorry for any of these females who have been born. Because this is not 1930s America. Hell, even in the 1930s, women were warned. But I'm giving y'all the benefit of that because ever since then, there have been PR, public service announcements. There have been commercials. There have been teachers. There have been all kinds of stuff. And y'all still playing with fire. So go ahead and follow your Amber Roses and them type of women. They're gonna lead you down a path where you're gonna one day say, I gotta take this pill, that pill, this pill, that pill. Or you say, man, I'm pregnant and I gotta take care of this baby. And let me warn y'all, next month, if the government's still shut down and y'all on link, or as they call it here in Illinois, or just government assistance, ooh, y'all gonna have a rough time. And some of you little girls that figure, I'm gonna go get pregnant, I'm gonna get some government assistance. Y'all better hope Trump is one term. Because some of the Democrats are starting to sound like the Republicans. And I don't blame them, because you shouldn't be able to get benefits because you loosey goosey. There are people out here that actually need help, and y'all using y'all vaginas as fucking ATMs, or popping out babies that you can't take care of, and it's not fair to them children. Excuse me. It just that I've been sitting there listening to people trying to defend or rationalize slutty behavior. Like I said, if you sexual and you're a woman, embrace it, but at least have some decorum about it. And fellas, if a woman says no, it's no. If you force yourself on that woman and it's proven that you raped her, hey, you gotta pay the consequences. Excuse me. But there are women out here who tease and manipulate and then want to play victim. I don't feel sorry for them. So those women out here yelling about R. Kelly and the Hollywood casting couch that went on that Hollywood couch and knew it, I don't feel sorry for none of y'all. Rose McGowan, Ashley Judd, Alyssa Milano. Y'all went out there and used y'all sexuality to get ahead. Now y'all done hit a wall. Y'all age. Now y'all was like, I'm a victim. Y'all wait till y'all start aging and dudes ain't looking in your direction anymore. So I know some females out here still trying to compete against 20s. I'm like, it's kind of sad. You still chasing dick. And then you want to call out the brothers that you dismissed. You put in the friend zone. You don't know a good woman. Nah, you had your chance. At the age of 35, and you still out here trying to do this shit at the age of 45, 55, you are sad. Let the 19 to 25 years have their fun. At some point, you got to start to grow up. But you're going to do a slut walk? No, And don't let them women on TV get y'all into a situation, because they got married. They married. Or they can find a steady penis every now and then. I'm telling y'all right now, ladies, y'all playing with fire. And y'all want us to come in and defend y'all. And you know what? Cats like myself, we getting tired of it. Because we keep telling y'all, why y'all putting yourself out there to be exploited and play these risky-ass games? So I'm telling you, some of these women have gone out here and said, I can control the situation, and you're dealing with an unhinged dude or unhinged female. Because a lot of these murders, y'all think they be dudes, they be lesbians cutting these women's throats. Or there be other females who try to out-slut each other. See, nobody thinks about this shit until 20, 30 years down the line. Oh, by the way, I didn't know that. I would have never thought of that. Stop defending slutty behavior.